Stiller Nation, what's going on? It's your man Kev Easy here, man. I'm just looking now, man. Pro Football Focus have put out a mid-season all-pro team, first team and second team. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, we have 3 guys on this list. One of them is controversial to me, and I'll get to that last. But let's start with the first team, y'all. You already know, man. You've been seeing it on Instagram. If you haven't, it's probably everywhere else, man. Cam Hayward has made the first team, all-pro, mid-season all-pro team, according to PPF. And he's on the first team alongside with Aaron Donald. And I know when I was not watching, but, you know, besides watching the game, just seeing the charts, the Pro Football Focus charts or whatever that goes out, I always would see Cam Hayward at the top of the list. And it was like that for like a lot of weeks, man, And I'm like, wow, man, Cam Hayward is really getting the credit and love he deserves, man. And it's funny because in the beginning of the season, Cam Hayward, he said, yeah, I am the best in D-tackle in the league, you know. He might not have said that verbatim, but he said something to that notion. Like, he said he's the best. And according to Pro Football Focus, he wasn't lying, man. He's living up to it. And a little quote here saying that the 92.3 PPF grade would represent a career high if Cam Hayward would maintain that grade the whole year. I don't know his grade last year or whatever, but man, just watching Cam Hayward and the level of responsibility he has on his shoulders, especially with Tuitt being out and Tyson being out, man, and he's still impacting the game the way he's impacting it. You can only salute a guy like Cam Hayward, man, and be grateful like that we have a guy like that, you know. Salute to Cam Hayward. He made the first team. Couple stats. He has 23 solo tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 5 quarterback hits, and 5 passes deflected, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. That is your first team mid-season all-pro defensive tackle, Cameron Hayward. Salute to him, man. Next guy on the list, Chris Boswell. Chris Boswell, you know, we know who's going to be number 1. It was going to be Justin Tucker. We know that. We knew that. But the fact that Chris Boswell was able to make the second team only speaks to the consistency that is Boswell. Chris Boswell, since he became a Pittsburgh Steeler, has been consistent. You know, he had like a little stretch where he was, but after a little push, he was back to being Boz, man. And besides the fake field goal attempt that, you know, knocked him out the game, with his leg, he's consistent. He's consistent, man. And this year, so far this year, he's 12 of 13 in field goal attempts. That's 92.3%. And he converted 12 of 12 extra point tries. So, hey, if he would have made that one field goal, he probably would have made number 1. But I don't know. Justin Tucker definitely had that 66-yarder. So, all right, they're gonna love him a little bit more. Now here's the controversy. The controversy is T.J. Watt, right? T.J. Watt made the All-Pro mid-season team, according to PFF, right? But it's not the first team. It's the second team. And it's behind Myles Garrett, right? Now, granted, Myles Garrett, he has 10.5 sacks through 8 games. So it's possibly that he might break the sack record. It's possible, right? But I don't feel like he impacted the game as an edge rusher more than T.J. Watt. You know, I'm not even hating on Myles Garrett at all. Like, he's having a phenomenal year, but I feel like just because he put his hand in the dirt It's only so much he can do. I feel like TJ is able to do a whole lot more, man. TJ, he has 27 total tackles, 22 solo tackles, 8.5 sacks, 8 tackles for losses, 15 quarterback hits, 3 passes defense, 3 forced fumbles, and a pair of fumble recoveries. Look, and that's missing the game. He missed the game. He missed the game, and he got hurt in game. So that's like a game and a half he missed, and he has these type of stats. I think if Myles Garrett played all his games up to this point, that plays a big part of him getting 10. But the fact that TJ missed the game and a half is only back 2 sacks. We don't know. I'm not sure right now if the Browns had a bye week or not, but it is what it is, man. I think Myles Garrett, the look of Myles Garrett, there's certain things that he do is just like, okay, it's easy to give him that type of award, but I'm tired of TJ getting disrespected. TJ Watt has been phenomenal so far this year. He's the highest paid defensive player. Treat him as such, man. He's number 1. He should have been number 1 on the first team. He should have been on the first team, not the second team. Don't make the mistake at the end of the year, all right?